Oops. Okay. How are y'all doing this evening? I don't know if people are on their way home from work or if people are cooking their dinner. I don't know what is going on, but I am just on here with just a little bit of light reaction. We're not going to be on here that long. I'm just on here doing this little thing right here, and we're going to keep it moving. So today we are going to be the first thing we're going to be looking at, and hello people in the bushes. The first thing that we are going to be looking at is a TPO hearing that is being held in Judge Manning's court, and we have two baby mamas, one baby daddy, and they got some drama and some issues going on. So we are going to get into their business. Hey, my favorite RN Sanders in the building. How are you doing? Um, Let me get on up here and share this screen so we can get into this court, this Zoom court thing. We, like I said, we're just gonna do this right quick and be on here just a minute or two, because I will be back tonight with I think tonight I will be back with um some reactions to our little Nesto situation that we have going on. So did I share the screen? Okay, so I am sharing my screen, and we are going, hey, Mimi, and we're gonna get into it. Like I said, these are two baby mamas and they got drama. Here we go. And it's always a pleasure when we have the opportunity to watch Judge Manning.
You can't remember if it was December 1st, December the 3rd, the beginning of December. And then you got to tell me specifically what was done, okay? Thank you for being so patient. Go ahead.
All right, Your Honor. The most recent situation that I had was the last time we was in court. Ms. Glenn shared information of mine that I know for a fact that she had someone go into the government system to inform her.
And I should have also mentioned these two have been going back and forth with the TPO situation quite a few times.
Her of that information in another proceeding dealing with that matter, because the young lady was fired due to the investigation. We started this case due to Ms. Glenn having my daughter jumped on back in, I want to say September or October, Your Honor. I got video footage and everything. Only thing Ms. Glenn requested from the judge was that my kid.
I don't know how old. She's trying to say that the one baby mama got her child jumped on. But one thing that disturbed me is that no one ever told me the age of this child.
Kids don't be in her house. As of then, my kids have not been in contact with their father, so they have not been in her car. They have not been in her home. It have been quiet besides that situation with Miss Glenn having a young lady tap into the government
Now, the one in the black shirt, she is Miss Glenn. She is still with the baby daddy.
system to tell her where I work. I recommend that you keep my restraining order going because I am in fear of my life because Miss Glenn seems to have it out for me and my children. So yeah.
So it's been that one situation. So tell me about it, Miss Glenn. Why was there, what happened there?
After you denied it, and Drina went down there again, saying that I had her daughter jump, which is a lie. I asked the judge.
Another thing that I just want to mention, and this is just my own personal comment and my own personal opinion. To me, being on Zoom court is the exact same thing as being in court. The only difference is you are being able to do this from the confines of your home. And that's good because it saves you time and money or whatever you've got going on. But I really wish that these young ladies of today would realize that everything is not a hair bonnet and scarf moment. They wouldn't have been down to the court with scarves on their heads, so I don't feel like they should be on the Zoom court with scarves on their head, but that is just my opinion. Hey, Eve has many faces. How are you doing? How are you doing? It's complicated.
Can he just stop her for saying, because I told the judge when her kids speak to me, she whooped them for, speaking to me, saying don't speak to me while they with her. And when they come over here, she call and be like, okay, I'm just making sure you ain't left them with her. Oh, I don't want them around her. So I asked the judge, if she don't want her kids around me, can you just tell her to stop sending them over here? If that's her problem, because I don't mind them her kids, you don't want them speaking to me, you don't want them around me, cool. Keep them away from around me and not my car. The judge said, okay, keep out for contact. I can show you a DM after we left court. A girl DM me asking me, did I say in court that, and she told me Andrina information, which is a lie. I don't know where Andrina work at. I don't know nothing about Andrina. Andrina taught me what you know. Can you share my screen where I can show you when the girl asked me, did I say something about her in court? Can you share?
She's asking the judge to share her screen, her phone screen. We have the King Native Tribe in the building. How are you doing, sir?
Go to my screen. I have it right here. Andrina making this up.
Well, you have to share the screen. I can't share it. You have to do it.
Okay, how do I say it?
There's a part that says share screen. It should be at the bottom. I don't know. You're on a phone. There should be something that says share screen.
Joanna, can I speak?
No, hold on. Let me share. Is it sharing now?
No, you have to click on the three dots on the bottom of your screen there on the right-hand side, I believe. And you should see their screen. If you don't see it at the beginning, click on more options.
I got show content screen. Okay.
Sometimes I really think that Judge Manning's patience is the same as mine. Hey, the bold and the beautiful. Hey, Tam Tam.
Zoom start broadcast. Is it showing?
It says sharing your screen, but I don't know what it doesn't.
You're
sharing your screen. You got to.
Now we can see it.
This is what the girl asked me. She said, you told Andrina I gave you her information. What information? I got fired.
Who is this text between?
This text is from a girl, Andrina, and her.
The young lady who gave her my information was fired.
Who is this text is between you, Miss Glenn, and who?
This between me and this girl named Brianna.
Okay, so I can't consider this though, because that person's not here. So you can take that down.
This after is my, can you start sharing my screen now? How I start sharing my screen?
Now, apparently, Brianna works down to the food stamp office, and she was given Miss Glenn information about the other baby mama, and Brianna had got fired. It's too much, Miss. It's too much.
Screen.
You kind of got to do it.
Okay, hold
on. All right, you stop.
Okay, Adrena making this up. I never said nothing in court about I know what she work at. What she saying, that's a lie.
Native tribe, not only did she not know that she had to share her own screen, she didn't know that she had to be the one to stop sharing it as well.
Adrena did that after the fact that we left court. Adrena doing this to have everybody messed up. The girl who wrote me, she have a baby by our kid's father friend. Also, Adrena friend have her baby by him too. Her and Adrena both harass us because we still with our kid's father. I don't talk to her or nothing like that. I only see her if we all come around. We speak and then see. I don't know her phone number. I gave her my number when she wrote me on Instagram because this is a lie. Which the girl said is a lie. She don't know nothing about Andrina. Andrina did that on her own. What Andrina doing is trying to have everybody messed up, put out, and locked up. All because we still with our kid's father. But that girl, Brianna, I don't know her like that. I just know that she got a baby.
So basically what she's trying to say is Andrina and this other chick don't like her and another chick because they're still with the father of their children, which happens to be fathers to their children. I know it's hard. It's hard.
About the friend. And after you deny it, Andrina, and after you did it, Andrina constantly keep coming down here. She came down here on my sister. She did it because she said just because that's my sister. She had her mama to come down here on me and everything. Andrina just keep bothering me. It's a new year. I don't have time for this.
Your Honor.
And Andrina making it up. I don't know nothing about Andrina.
Your Honor, the young lady was fired due to my file through the government was investigated. And they said they will be able to tell if this young lady even looked into my file without my permission because there's no need for you.
Wait a minute. Sanders RN says, I get it. I don't deal with my fur baby father anymore either. That's my only connection, and I'm trying.
To be looking in my food stamp file, letting Miss Glenn know from the last time we was in proceedings, time worker, and she was a full-time mom. Her exact words. That there had, because Your Honor, I live a private life. I don't be on social media. I don't hang around groups of people, groups of girls. So when she shared that information, and I knew this same young lady had harassed a friend of mine who she's talking about has a kid, has harassed my friend food stamp case and had her food stamps taken off. They was put back on. So when I called and had my file investigated, it came out that that lady has been in my file, in my record, and they.
I cannot. Now, I've already seen this, so I'm reviewing it with you guys. So just imagine.
Dismissed her. They fired her. So that's why she reached out to Miss Glenn, because I informed them that important information of mine was shared in my last.
This is all about the two of you. What it sounds like Judge Cooper needs to hear from you guys because he has more about what's going on.
No, exactly. He didn't listen. You listen.
Exactly. That's why he kept it going on, Your Honor. He wanted to keep it going on. And he told me if there's anything else to let it be known at the next court proceeding. I must say that's the only thing that had happened.
Now, this is the sad part. They are going back and forth with different judges on this foolishness.
And since then, my children have not been in her car. My kids have not had contact with their father. It's been great. But that's the only thing that
I'm not trying to keep these kids from having contact with their father, but I guess the father is with Miss Glenn.
Since isn't common is up here talking about, oh wow, honey, she is up here having her popcorn and watching this. Hello, by the way, and hello, Ebony.
Yes, and I'm okay with that. I already
Oh
my
my gosh.
You're wrong.
Wait, I'm sorry, y'all. Ebony said, "What in the Welfare Chronicles did I walk in on?"
I don't want to put them on child support, nothing. I'm
Okay,
okay.
hold on. Go ahead, Ms. Glenn.
When we went to court, what Andrina saying wasn't none of that presented at court. Andrina then called that girl job and said after we left court, I
Well,
didn't
that
say
girl
that.
is not part of this. This is the two of you.
Okay, but Andrina is making all this up. She just told the judge that her boyfriend allowed our kid's father to come over there. I said, if that's the case, cool. He can go over there and watch them. Just leave me alone. Andrina making it so this the only way Andrina could get my attention is coming to court. They say when they came.
In case y'all didn't catch this, because apparently I didn't the first time I watched it. So Adrena, that's the one in the powder blue shirt, she has a boyfriend who doesn't mind if the babies if her children's father comes over to visit his kids because Adrena don't want him over her house.
Beat you or bully you, they put the police on you. And this was going on. I'm 5'2", Andrina 6'2", 6'3". Leave me alone.
I don't want to have to fight. I don't want to have to.
And I know she work a part-time job because she never at work. She harassed this man thinking she bothering me. I'm a full-time mom. I take care of my kids. What he do for my kids is extra. You trying to make me mad? You only hurt yourself.
How am I harassing him if he's not taking care of my?
What I could not figure out is how is she a full-time mom? She doesn't work. She's a full-time mom. She takes care of her kids. She's doing it for herself. She's supporting her kids. And anything that he gives her is extra. I don't know how that works, especially if she's a full-time stay-at-home mom.
Okay, so here's the thing. So there are times when young ladies can have children, they've got half siblings.
You know what's gonna happen is they're gonna fool around, and Judge Manning gonna have one of her y'all are two black women. Y'all need to stop this speech is going on.
And there are times when men are with somebody and they got children from different women. I mean, the situation is back and forth. So at no point in time should it become a big issue between the two ladies that when you got with them and this whole.
And he not had several kids on her, but she bothered me because me and him.
My kids are older. I don't have to harass nobody.
No matter what, these kids, ladies.
I'm in a new relationship.
I mean, y'all don't have to get along. Y'all don't have to like each other. And if there's a problem and some drama going on, it's like the women get mad at one another, but is it something?
Your Honor, she had my daughter jumped on her. I don't want my daughter around her. She had my daughter.
I already shared it. Okay, you say somebody told you that. Adrian, you say somebody told you I made a post that I never said that.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's see.
She want to keep showing the same video. I don't even know the little girl
of her on social media bragging about having my daughter jumped on.
All right, we're gonna give y'all a little bit longer break apart. What's this?
Your Honor,
it's a new year. That she saw me like I told you.
So
here go Miss Glenn on social media stating that the little girl that jumped on my daughter, understood the assignment. Here we go again. She said,
since it's in common, I'd have thrown him out. To see, this is certain jobs in life I knew I was not meant to do because they'd have both been gone.
I'm so glad my daughter know how to fight. I never had to worry about nothing. Win, lose, draw. Her daughter is gonna step. All because of this video Miss Glenn had of this young lady. This is my daughter on the ground, Your Honor. Miss Glenn has set this up for my daughter to be hurt, and no one have done nothing for my little girl, not even her own dad, standing with my little girl in this situation.
All right, so
I'm handling it the best way I can by coming to the court.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna extend this until May.
Thank you.
This taking time out my day. My
job. Time. It'll expire in May. May the 13th.
May 10th.
May 10th.
Excuse me?
It'll expire.
And did you hear that? And that was just ignorant. She said, taking time out my day ugly ass. You know, that just wasn't even necessary.
On May 10th. All right. We'll email it. We got everybody's email address.
Yes.
All right. Yeah,
Yes, Your Honor.
okay. Y'all go ahead and leave. We'll send you copies of the order. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Wow, what a messy case. The judge extended the...
Did I stop sharing? I'm supposed to be stopped sharing. Oh, I did. Okay. So the next thing that we are going to do here is, unfortunately, we've got I'm gonna get y'all out of here. We got this one more to do, and it's gonna make your stomach turn. It is a child support case. And just get ready. That's all I can say. Get ready. Let's see. Share the screen. And let me pull it up. Y'all, I'm getting there. Y'all know it's always a struggle with me in these downloads. So here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Here we go. I said, here we go. There you go.
And you are not in agreement with
because he
case. The state had filed
from $476 to $251.
By the way, y'all, I'm out of candy corns.
Claiming he is unemployed and needs time to find a job. The mother opposes the modification, arguing that the father is working and simply refusing to pay child support. Let's get into this case and see what the judge thinks.
Only you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Ms. Campbell?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Campbell?
Yes.
All right.
And in case y'all are wondering, it is not the sound of my screen. It is her voice. She actually has one of those type of high pitchy type voices.
Right. You may both lower your hands, and Ms. Sweet, you may proceed.
thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, what's done happened? My stuff? Okay.
If I may give a little background on this case, the state had filed a modification in suit for confirmation of arrears in June of 2023. We had then done a temporary order in September of 2023. The state is here today requesting that this case be reset for June 26, 2024. However, Mr. Campbell is requesting further temporary orders that change these support terms. And I believe Ms. Campbell is just also requesting a reset. So I do need to take testimony on that issue to see whether or not it's appropriate, Your Honor. It's an issue of employment, and the temporary order did contain a deviation from guidelines, an increased deviation.
Okay, you may proceed.
Thank you. I'd first like to call Ms. Campbell. Ms. Campbell, what is your full name?
Shabella Jonelle Campbell. I'm sorry it's loud, you guys. I'm at this facility.
And would you be in agreement to resetting this case to June 26th, 2024?
Look, my computer said, make it stop, make it stop.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're not going to be out of town. You will be available on that date?
Yes, ma'am.
And why would you not be in agreement to doing a temporary order that lowers support?
Because I know he's working. He was getting unemployment, and we were getting unemployment faithfully to our children's account. And then all of a sudden, the unemployment stopped. And then I saw him one day. He had a polo shirt on with a logo on it. So I believe he's working now.
Is that the only reason you believe he's working?
Yeah, and I just...
Hey, Worldwide Collaborations, she do sound like Miss Chalet. I didn't think about that.
know that when he's working, he doesn't pay child support, so...
But you're not sure where he's working, is that correct?
No, ma'am, I'm not sure where. He never tells me stuff like that.
So do you recall the temporary order signed in September of 2023?
Yes, reducing it.
And do you recall that that order required Mr. Campbell to pay cash medical support of $225 a month beginning October 1st?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you recall that that order required Mr. Campbell to pay child support of $476 per month?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And before that, in the divorce decree,
Hey, in Harmon. Hey, Mimi. No, her voice, it did get, I think, like with excitement it goes up, but she's still got that high pitchy thing going on.
do you recall that child support was set to $557 per month in 2022?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that if the court does modify the temporary support terms based on minimum wage, that cash medical support would be reduced to $113 per month?
Yes, that's why I don't agree with it.
Well, so that's for cash medical support. Are you still maintaining your children on a government medical plan?
Yes, they have what is it, marketplace, but it just got declined because
Now I'm telling y'all, listening to her present her or answer the questions, when we get to him, I'm trying to tell y'all, you're gonna have to brace yourself.
there was no money over there, so I had to go pay it.
So, how much does a marketplace plan cost you per month?
For my two babies, with dental and health was $185.
So, for dental and health insurance, it costs you $185 per month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so, as far as child support is concerned, if it's based on a minimum wage presumption, do you understand that that would reduce child support to $251 per month?
Yes.
And you are not in agreement with reducing the child support from $476 to $251. Is that correct?
No, not at all. It just keeps getting reduced because he doesn't.
Mind you, she has two kids, two not school age kids. I think they're 2 and 3. So I mean, we're talking daycare and everything that this woman has to pay, and he wants a reduction.
Him not wanting to work is not my problem. Him not wanting to maintain a job is not my problem. He's a grown man. It's the little girls.
Are you aware of any kind of certificates or degrees that Mr. Campbell has?
Mr. Campbell has a master's degree in juvenile forensic psychology. On top of that, he could have passed. He passed the LCDC exam with me.
What does it have to do with anything?
And so,
Campbell, they're not. Hold on, Miss Sweet. Please do not interrupt. She's questioning Miss Campbell right now. When it is your turn, you can speak, sir. Go ahead, Miss
Okay,
Sweet.
thank you.
Ms. Campbell, did he get that degree while you were married?
He got that degree before we got married.
Were you together at the time?
When he got the degree, when he passed that test, we were together. We were married and we passed it together. And I submitted my application. He was supposed to pay $75 to submit his. He did not. He would have been licensed as a chemical dependency counselor. And he has never.
Yeah, this man has a master's degree in juvenile forensic, whatever.
Never applied for the license, which would have put him in a whole nother tax bracket.
Your Honor, I passed the witness and would like to.
We owned our own business together. He could be making a lot more money than what.
Okay, she said she passed the witness.
Mr. Campbell. Sir,
At no point can I imagine when this man could have ever been charming.
I give instructions,
Yes,
not you. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Miss Sweet, you may call your next witness.
Thank you. I'd like to call Mr. Campbell.
Yes.
Sir, what is your full name?
Atreyu Campbell.
And do you recall the September 2023 temporary order that reduced your child support?
I believe so.
And are you currently
But
employed?
this is
All this man knows is he doesn't want to pay child support. That's all he knows.
but this is the what we're doing now is the reschedule from a time we already appeared in court from earlier this year.
Okay. And so,
Mr.
but
Campbell,
And the
hold
understanding
on,
that I
Miss
was
Sweet.
unemployed
Hold on,
then.
Miss Sweet. Mr. Campbell, Miss Sweet is asking questions right now. All I need you to do is answer her questions. If you have something you want to tell me later, you can tell me later, okay? Right now, just answer her questions. Thank you. Miss Sweet, you may proceed.
thank you, Your Honor. So Mr. Campbell, are you employed as of this moment?
No,
Do you receive unemployment?
no, that just stopped last month.
And when
Trifling. Hey, Sleepy Libra. You're not we just now getting into this hearing. You bypassed a headache a few minutes ago, but we just now getting into this one.
when did your unemployment payments start?
They started, I believe, in December. That's when the company I was working for shut down.
And is that the reason you lost your job is because the company shut down?
Yes,
Have you been looking for a job since then?
yes.
Do you have
Native tribe, he definitely would have to do way better to get like you. I'm sure of it.
any leads on any jobs at this moment?
And I know that you have more flattering angles than what he's given us at this very moment.
I have a possible, but that's not guaranteed.
And do you have any interviews or anything like that set up?
I have interviews that I have to schedule for this week, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen as well either.
And do you live in Dallas County?
Yes,
Are you interested in being enrolled in the Choices program to help you find employment?
I'm at the current time.
So that we're clear, he's unemployed. His unemployment, according to him, just stopped, I think, yesterday. And they're offering to enroll him in a program that will help him find employment. He's not interested in that. Native tribe, you said he could at least get the camera off the floor, at least get it off of the I mean, it's just not giving good look right now.
Mr. Campbell, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. Was that no, not at the current time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, sir.
And so, Mr. Campbell, why are you not in agreement to just resetting this case till the end of June?
I'm not in agreement because this is a reset from earlier beginning of this year that I was told that we'll.
Now, in case y'all don't know where he's going with this, he doesn't want another reset. He wants his child support to be based off of the fact that his unemployment stopped yesterday. So based off of zero income. So this is why he doesn't want another reset.
Review the understanding of unemployment ending at this current time. That's the reason why it was reset till today. So I don't see the understanding of why it's being reset again if it was already reset till when unemployment ended last month. So I believe this would be the time that we would actually see.
And on top of this, I think he got food spilled on his shirt. Because if y'all notice, like right in the middle, it looks like it's some food. Like he had a chili dog or something, or tacos.
In the matter and not reset it because this was when it was reset at the beginning of this year.
Do you understand that any changes to the temporary order would not go into effect until June 1st?
Yes, that's fine. But I'm not.
But are you requesting?
I'm not. Hold on. But I'm not want to lean on what's possible. I want to lean on what's probable. So what's going on now is what I wanted to be, what I want to be assessed, and what I was told would be assessed from the reset from the beginning of this year.
Why do you think it's not probable that you'll get a job if you have interviews scheduled this week?
I'm not. I'm saying that there's no guarantee that they're hiring me just because I went on the interview. So I don't want to go off what possibly could happen. I want to go off on the situation of what's going on now, what's the reason why it was rescheduled to.
The only thing I'm hearing while he's talking is all you can eat. Y'all remember that by the Fat Boys? Hey, Patty Patty. Worldwide Collaboration said she think you got a job because he got a new polo shirt with the logo on. Yes, we did hear that. Worldwide Collaboration.
Today, which was what I was told that we'll assess the situation of unemployment ending. Once unemployment ends, that's the reason it was rescheduled for today.
Okay. And do you have a degree, a master's
Hold on
degree?
1 second, Miss Sweet. Mr. Campbell. This is
Before she get on him, since Isn't Common said in Michigan, they make you participate in a job search program if you owe child support. And that's how it should be. I mean, he should not, he's given very much so, I'm unemployed and y'all should base it off of zero income. That's what he wants. I mean, just, and who was that? Somebody said Judge Judy would say, I think it was Sleepy Libra said Judge Judy would say, ma'am, you picked him. Yes, she would say that. But I can't believe that this man was just trifling when she picked him. I don't know. Maybe something happened to him. I'm not sure. But you can't make me believe a woman picked something that trifling because he's beyond trifling.
This is court, sir. So you should conduct yourself like we're in court. Please don't drink while we're on this Zoom until we finish conducting this business, okay?
Sure.
Thank you, sir. Go ahead, Miss Sweet.
Thank you, Honor. Mr. Campbell, do you have a master's degree?
Yes, I do.
And what is that degree in?
Juvenile forensic psychology.
Are you licensed?
I'm licensed intern.
Are those the kinds of jobs you're applying for?
What's a licensed intern? There's an intern in. Okay. But anyway, somebody is speaking to a lady and I didn't see her come in. So if you're here, a lady 747, hey.
Or
what's going on?
Sorry, Mr. Campbell, I didn't hear a response. Are those the kinds of jobs you're applying for?
Yes.
Okay. And your last employer, what did you do?
My last employer, I was doing project management over for an engineering firm.
I think he's deliberately making his sound go out so that they get frustrated and leave the Zoom. I don't know, but this man's sound now all of a sudden the sound's not working.
That does construction for telecommunications tower.
Did you have to have any licenses, certifications, or degrees to do that job?
Yes, you had to at least have a bachelor's.
Okay. So are you requesting that the court set your support for cash, medical, and child support based on a minimum wage presumption?
Yes, because I'm not even making minimum wage right now. I'm not even receiving unemployment.
Do you have any disabilities?
No, I don't.
No, triflingism. That's what
Would
he
you be in
has.
agreement to coming back to court on June 26th?
No, I will not. I would want I would want a judgment to be made today because it was reset from earlier.
I want a judgment made today because we already in a reset and I don't have no more unemployment and I want y'all to base it off of that. Me having zero funds.
This year.
So
and
are
I
you
don't see the
requesting
understanding of why we would keep resetting it. If it was, I was being told that it was being reset the end when unemployment ends, and we'll make a judgment then. But why would we reset it again if that's the understanding that I was given, and also to add up fees and occurrences that I can't pay because because I'm unemployed to keep it at the same amount?
So are you requesting that we do a final order today?
Yes.
Do you understand that as of April 30th, 2024, you are in arrears for child support in the amount of $15,096.14?
Good grief.
Yes, I do.
Would you be in agreement to paying that back at $125 per month?
No, because it's already being charged at $50 per month.
Do you understand that if the repayment were $50 per month?
I didn't even notice that man's ceiling fan because I can't look at him because this is just disgusting. It really is. And I didn't catch that when I watched it earlier that he owes $15,000 in arrears. Since isn't common sense, Amazon is always hiring. You ain't never lied. They are always looking for somebody. Drivers, people in the warehouse, they are always looking for somebody.
That your interest that you're being charged is actually higher than that $50 per month?
The $50 has already been set. Am I correct, or is that?
So do you understand that we're asking that a new payout be set, and what amount would you be in agreement for a new payout?
So is the $50 already set? That's what I'm asking.
Hold on one second, Miss Sweet. Hold on one second. Mr. Campbell, that $50 was set on a different amount. You owe
I was just trying to get clarification.
Okay, I'm trying to give it to you, sir. If you'll just hold on. You owe a different amount, which is more now. So that $50 will not cover the interest owed on whatever you owe.
That's right.
So we need to give you a payment that would at least cover your interest, because if not, your judgment just continues to grow. The goal is to make the judgment go away, not for it to grow. Okay? So that's why she's asking you, do you agree with the 125, or what amount would you be willing to pay on the $15,000?
I'll be willing to pay whatever covers the interest.
Okay.
So do you understand that the current interest is a little under $67 per month? So would you be in agreement setting that maybe to $85 per month?
Yeah, that'll be fine. I can do that.
Okay. And do you understand that for medical support arrears, as of April 30th, you owe $1,999?
So not only can his kids not eat because he don't want to pay no money, but they can't go get their medical care either because he don't want to pay money for that. In arrears for medical care. I mean, can you believe this?
$9.69.
I'm being made aware today, so I assume so. Yes.
Would you be in agreement paying that back at a rate of?
This man is given. I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
$30 a month.
Yeah, that's fine. If need be with the medical, you can make it 40, just to make sure not everything stays consistent and nothing's cut off for the understanding of.
Now, Native Tribe is trying to tell us that this man looked like one of the Muppets that walk around. It's in Harmon. It's only two children, and these are toddlers. So these kids got these babies. This woman works, and these babies got to go to daycare. And this man is haggling over arrearages and what he's supposed to currently be paying.
Them being able to get the service that they need. If you need to make that 40, then that's fine.
And do you recall that the September temporary order did grant you, did include a non-disclosure of your address and other identifying information?
Yes, I do understand that. But September was also I was employed in September. I didn't lose my job until December.
So for the non-disclosure, do you still have safety concerns between yourself and Mrs. Campbell?
Yes, I absolutely do.
So do you believe that her having your address would cause you any harm, harassment, or threats?
I'm harassed through text message and email consistently still today, so I believe so.
So are you requesting that non-disclosure of your address and phone number continue?
So that we're straight. This man looks like he's what, 250, 60 pounds. And since he don't like to pay anything and don't never have a job, probably living at his parents, and he's afraid of this nice lady sitting here who works.
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, I pass the witness. Based on the testimony, the state would request that we do a final order today, but that the temporary order amounts remain in place, and in the court find intentional unemployment, and also take the judgment on the arrears as stated as of April 30th, with a payout on the child support arrears at $85 and a payout on the medical support arrears judgment of $40 per month, both beginning June 1st.
Mr. Campbell, what is your undergraduate degree in?
Before he answers that, I have never seen this judge smile. I've never seen her laugh, smile, or anything. How are you doing? Coffee is brewing.
Psychology.
Okay. But you were working as a project manager?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Excuse me for 1 second. Okay, I'm back. But you were working as a project manager for an engineering firm, correct, sir? Mr. Campbell, can you hear me?
Can you repeat that? Break it a little bit.
Yes, I said you were working as a project manager for an engineering firm?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you're asking me to finalize this order today?
Yes, but can I get a better understanding of the fact of the matter of stating that intentional unemployment? I mean, the being classified as intentional unemployment, I believe, is a little egregious and assumptive, because I can't make anybody hire me if they don't want to hire me. That's not in lack of effort.
Okay, sir, I understand that. So I can do two things today. I can find that you are intentionally unemployed and finalize this case based on the child support that is there. I guess I can do three things. I can finalize this case based on minimum wage, but
now he doesn't think it's fair that they do that because, he's being discriminated against because nobody will hire him. That's me saying that, but that's basically what he's saying.
I do think that you have the ability to get a job and do more than pay minimum wage. Or I can make this a temporary order, reset this to June 26th, and modify your child support to what it would be modified to for someone who was unemployed. So, and I know that you want it finalized today at minimum wage, but finalizing this today at minimum wage would not be fair to your children.
Can you explain in what sense?
Excuse me?
Can you explain in what sense?
Yes, because their dad has the ability to make a substantial more amount of money. And so if I finalize this at minimum wage, they're going to be getting minimum wage until somebody sees this case and brings it up again. How old are these children?
My children are 3 and 5.
Okay.
But
So
understanding
they
of,
might be 10 and 11 by the time somebody refiles this case, sir. And you would have been paying child support at minimum wage, and that's unfair to your children because you have the ability to make substantially more money than that.
But how is it fair to me in the understanding of I'm going through a period where
I'm trying to be fair to you, and that's why
Now, it doesn't appear that he is missing any meals, but he would want his children to miss meals because just life isn't fair for him.
if I can modify it, but I'm going to reset it if I modify it. I told you I could modify it to minimum wage. If I reset it, I will modify it to minimum wage.
So if you modify it and then you reset it for the next date and I'm not still unemployed, then what?
Then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, sir. I would hope you wouldn't be unemployed by that time. I would hope you would not be not getting a job just to get your child support reduced to minimum wage and have it stay there for me to make a final order. That's what I would expect. I would expect you to have a job by the time we come back.
But that's not a guarantee. So
nothing in life is guaranteed,
it's
sir.
not. So that's the understanding that I'm trying to give as well.
If he would spend as much time putting in applications as he's spending trying not to have to pay child support, he'd really get somewhere in life. A lady, he's not sleeping with the mom, so he doesn't want to pay. You know what? I don't even think that would matter to him. I just think, even if he was sleeping with her, I just don't think the man wants to pay. He's just trifling.
Well,
nothing in life is guaranteed.
I've been working since before we've had these children consistently. Okay. So the understanding of what's going on currently right now is unfair to me because it's being assessed that or assumed that something may happen or assumed that things are going to happen in the understanding of
Mr. Campbell, I have not assumed anything. Nothing have I assumed. These are the facts that have been placed before me. And so
the assumption
these
of
are
me
the
having a job and the time of the resettlement
Mr.
is also
Campbell, I didn't say I expected you to have a job. I said I would hope you would have. Mr. Campbell, I said I would hope that by the time we return to this courtroom, you would have a job. That's what I said.
Nothing to say. Crickets, crickets.
Miss Sweet, when did you say this case was originally filed?
June of 2023, Your Honor.
Okay, I am going to reset it past the year. I'm going to reset it to July. I will modify the medical support to $113 a month and the child support to $251 a month. Give me the last Tuesday in July, Miss Sweet, to give Mr. Campbell.
Your Honor, the last Tuesday in July is an in-person enforcement docket. It is the 23rd.
Okay, so what kind of case is this?
This is enforcement without contempt. It's a motion to confirm arrears and to modify support.
Okay. Then give me the last Wednesday in July.
That would be July 24th, Your Honor.
Okay.
He gonna complain about that. Watch.
So, Mr. Campbell, your case is going to be reset to July 24th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. You will need to be present at that time or on that date. If not, a default order can be taken against you. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, you said it was in person?
No, we changed it to a Zoom docket day, sir. We did not change to in person. Your child support will be modified to $251 a month beginning June 1st, 2024, and your medical support will be modified to $113 a month beginning June 1st, 2024. All other matters will be reserved for final hearing.
And just so for clarification, did she say there was another date set for appearance or for enforcement or what was going on?
Sir, I asked her to reset this to the last Tuesday of the month. What she told me was that's an in-person docket, and there's no need for this case to be set on an in-person docket. That's why we changed it to the last Wednesday of July.
Okay, I just want to get clarification to make sure that I have everything clear.
I would require him to come in. If he's not working during when this hearing is scheduled, then he needs to come in.
I understand, sir. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am, do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. If neither one of you have any questions, you're both free to go, and we'll see you on July 24th, 2024. Thank
Y'all
you.
have a blessed day. Thank you.
You too.
Now there is a judge in Ohio, and she when those men get up there talking about they don't have any job, they don't have the money or any of that, she always tells them, well, you need to go collect some bottles or something like that. And that's exactly what he needs to do. Go collect bottles or something. So that's all I have for y'all. I was just coming on here in the middle of the evening to bring a little light snack. I hopefully will be back tonight with well, a little bit of we're gonna do some romance, some prison romance stuff, and watch something on Our Happy Couple, our present sweethearts, prison sweethearts. So it just all depends on how my nap goes. I got to take a nap. So, because today has been a horrible day. But anyway, that's my problem. We are going to get off of here. I appreciate all of you who were here because you could have been anywhere else, but you were right here with me. And I thank you for it. So, we're going to get the DJ to drop the beat and get on out of here. And hopefully, I will see y'all back tonight. Let me find some. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hopefully, this ain't slow.